Good morning. Another very short video from Paul Sullivan at .ie Apoca the seminars. Not sure whether there's part of the side blocked off. It's an early morning. It's about 7:15 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Up since 5 watching the sunrise, and a lot of people say in the early morning it's unpolluted. It's very clear. Your mind is very clear. You perceive things in ways that maybe you wouldn't normally perceive them, or you'd understand things that you wouldn't normally understand. And the thought this morning, the couple of things I want to convey. One is that the content of a Apoca seminar is the content of 30 years worth of evolution, more so accelerated in recent years and months. And it's impossible at any point to ever convey what Apoca is about, what it will actually bring you to in a YouTube video. But what I do hope to do is to give you as much help as possible in bringing about the changes and the evolutions that you would like to make for yourself. And we'll come back to that revolution and revolution in a short while. And this morning the sun rose. I was sitting at the lake, and a fish jumped and a ripple came out, and the ripple moved as it does, like a stone dropping in the water in all directions. And I wondered that if my energy was a ripple going out into the world, what would it be that I wanted that ripple to take out to the world and bring to the world, or seek out in the world? And the answer, and what I realised, was in that present moment, in that complete present moment, watching the sunrise with the ripple, calm lake. The lake is 69 kilometres long here, goes all the way to Switzerland, that there was nothing whatsoever that I needed in that present moment. That my present moment was perfect, and that nothing could be added to that present moment that would in any way add to it. But that anything that came after that would be a benefit. It would be an add-on, but it would come as a result of me being in that perfect place, not as a result of going out looking for something or striving for something. And this is through the common theme through the Apoca YouTube videos, is that when you strive for stuff, you actually push it away. And the Power of Now, the book I read in 2004, but so few people truly understand now. And the world is set up in a way that locks people into forward gear, into their mind. And it's like a car for people in the US or otherwise, a stick shift. If a stick shift is in forward gear, it can't be in reverse, or it can't be in neutral. So you can't be going forward all the time and access reverse. It's just impossible, or neutral. And in the space in our minds, this is the reality, that our minds are a seemingly forward striving mechanism, but they're actually running in reverse. It's a negative polarity, it's running in reverse. So what we're doing is recreating. So if I said to you from the present moment, pure present moment of now, in this moment, I could create fresh with what I think and feel and resonate with. I'm creating. So what are we doing if we're recreating? Are we doing the same thing every day over and over and over, like a Groundhog Day? So this is something, Apoca goes quite deep into these things, but it's a very simplistic deep, and it's a very freeing deep. So I'll let you reconsider that the whole recreation, that we're actually running in reverse. And the power of now, the now moment, is a very misconceived idea. In that the power of now, the now moment, isn't a fixed, locked place like a Zen moment, like a locked place of meditation. It is a portal, it's a doorway. It's a doorway into everything. And the way I'll explain it to you is we're locked into our minds, and our minds are such a small place. Really, no matter how much we're doing, no matter how amazing we are, no matter how much we have in our lives, no matter how much stuff or accolades or titles or property or material stuff, we're living a tiny life if we're locked into our minds. And it's a conundrum that we can't get out of. A conundrum is an unsolvable puzzle. Like one of those Excel spreadsheets, maybe for those of you who know those, when you put in the wrong formula, it's a circular loop that just can't be fixed. It can't calculate. It's like it does not calculate, does not compute. And our minds are like that. And we can't use our minds to get to this place because our mind is actually the obstacle. It's like I read in the book before, it's the policeman, it's the thief pretending to be a policeman helping you find the thief. Your mind, you cannot get to the place of total freedom and that unlimited freedom that we talk about in Apoca through your mind. And we talk about Wi-Fi, we talk about internet. But what about ourselves? You know, we're always online. Wi-Fi's online, our phones are online, our laptops are online. Our mind is constantly online. When is the last time that you were able to take your mind offline, to go offline into that nothing? What is beyond offline? What is beyond that when our minds are offline? We're terrified to experience that offline space, but it's the very place that is unlimited because our mind is in survival mode. And society is geared up in that way that we're always in survival mode. We're always going to the next thing and we can't actually stop. And for whatever reasons, I'm gifted to be in a place where I've been able to stop. Through 30 years of evolution and seeking, I got to a place where I could stop. I could just be in. It wasn't lots of money, it wasn't any of those circumstances. It was because simply a search for a place of unlimitedness. And in order to get to that place, we need to take our minds offline. So few people, when they become adults, have ever had the opportunity to take their lives offline and to actually see and tap into that unlimited mind. God mind, divine mind, universal mind. So, on that note, my mind is stopped. It's still very in a beautiful, blissful space. I'm just come from a swim in the lake. I'm going to have another swim now. Lake is beautifully warm. It's like a bath. Crystal clear waters coming down from the Alps, and beautiful this morning. Quite warm these days, so lake levels are down very low. But I'm delighted to have had this opportunity to share some of my thoughts and some of my insights with you this morning. And I hope that they're in some way, as always, helped you in whatever it is that you seek to understand or seek to create within your life. Because my passion has always been to seek to relieve and release people from life-inhibiting circumstances. And with Apoca, it's my ultimate dream is that to do that in a big way, in an unlimited way. So if I've helped in any way at all, I'm absolutely thrilled anyway. You have a really good day. Look forward to talking with you again. Thanks for now. Bye bye.